Recently at Bally's Dover, 4 fields of first state bred 2-year-olds went to post in their Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fund Finals, each with a purse of $110,000. Let's get started in this segment by checking out the Trotters. First, we'll take a look at the DSBF final for our 2-year-old trotting fillies, named in honor of Hall of Fame harness racing communicator Marv Bachrad, as WOLFPACK 1 picked up the win.
They make their way over toward the half, and with the lead by 2.5, 3 lengths, that's WOLFPACK 1. They go by the half in 58 seconds. They race over toward the backstretch. WOLFPACK 1 leads it by 3, 3.5. Bella Natanya sitting in second. Emery's Angel third. On the outside in the fourth, Tui Star. Back to fifth is Suburban Lady. Off the rail now, Angelic Valentine. They continue up the backstretch on the way toward 3/4. And the leader, WOLFPACK 1 by 2.5. Bella Natanya sitting in second. Race third, Emery's Angel. Tui Star on the outside with the rail, Suburban Lady. Then comes Angelic Valentine alongside. They go by 3/4 in 1:28. They make their way around the final turn, coming toward the top of the stretch. WOLFPACK 1. Here's Bella Natanya swinging to the outside. 3 lengths further back, Emery's Angel flattening out after making 10 or 12 lengths is Tui Star. They're at the top of the stretch now, turning home. Bella Natanya on the outside is after WOLFPACK 1. They come off the turn. WOLFPACK 1 reclaims the lead by more than a length, coming through the stretch. WOLFPACK 1. Bella Natanya not done. Emery's Angels made up ground third. They come toward the wire. WOLFPACK 1 is going to get there. WOLFPACK 1's in front.
WOLFPACK 1, owned by Stort Chambers Racing, BCJM Incorporated, and Divine Horse Racing, led the way around the Dover Oval to win her final in 2 minutes and 1/5. Bred by WOLFPACK Racing, BCJM Incorporated, and Divine Horse Racing, the freshman daughter of EL Platinum paid over $24 to her supporters. Publicity Director Al Krasuski was joined by the winning connections, including driver Troy Beyer and trainer Jason Skinner after the race.
Troy, we're looking at the program, and you finished second to Emery's Angel back-to-back. You left out of there. Was your intent to try and get a 2-hole trip, or did your filly feel that strong?
Yeah, no, and I think she's a little better off a helmet, too. She's not super strong in the front. Obviously, we didn't come home that strong, but yeah, I knew Artie was going to be firing out of there, and I figured if I could follow him, or even worst case, if he gets to the front and then Corey comes and cuts it, then I'm away third, and I'm following the 2 best ones anyway. So I thought, anywhere close there I was going to be happy with. And then Artie's horse just got a little sideways leaving and got a little pacey or steppy or something, and unfortunately run, but looked like that one come back good too.
Yeah. So it seems like it's good to be lucky sometimes.
Yeah, it's always better to be lucky than good.
But you can't take anything away from her. Congratulations.
No, she's been good all year.
Is this your biggest race purse-wise that you've won here recently, or in your career?
I think so, yeah. I think that's probably my biggest purse that I've won, so that's pretty exciting, yeah.
Congratulations, Troy. Jason, you got a second? Outstanding race, outstanding win. Tell us about WOLFPACK 1.
She was a little tough early to get gated, but once she got gated, she's been pretty, knock on wood, flawless for us. She's done good.
Well, Troy's gotten along with her quite well, as we could see, So what's your plans for her down the road?
She'll get a little break, and then she'll come back next year and try to do the same thing. So we're hoping for.
Congratulations again.
All right, thank you.
Next, let's check out the winner of the 2-year-old DSBF final for Male Trotters, as we saw THISKISSFORMARYELL get to the wire first.
They race into the clubhouse turn on the way toward the halfway mark, and THISKISSFORMARYELL has the lead over Sweet Pea. Wings of Steel sits third, racing fourth, Money Manager, followed by Pappy's Deal. They went by the half, 59 seconds. They trot over toward the back stretch, and THISKISSFORMARYELL leads by about 2 lengths. Sweet Pea is there second, followed by Wings of Steel, who's third. Racing in fourth, it's Money Manager, been there all the way. Then comes Pappy's Deal. Behind Pappy's Deal, Wingspan coming to the outside, Sunny Blue Rock. They race by 3/4 now. THISKISSFORMARYELL maintains a 2-length lead over Sweet Pea. 3/4 went in 1:29. They race around the final turn. Coming toward the top of the stretch, here comes Sweet Pea out of second. Sweet Pea goes after THISKISSFORMARYELL, 5 lanes back into third comes Money Manager. They approach the top of the stretch now, turning Rome. And coming off the turn, This Kiss from Ariel back on top by 2 lanes. This Kiss from Ariel. Sweet Pea is racing in second, coming toward the finish. It's going to be This Kiss from Ariel and Jim Moran. This Kiss from Ariel's in front.
This Kiss for Marielle, owned by Nanacoke Racing, James Magno, and Joe Fonte, swept his DSBF series as he topped it all off with a big victory. Bred by James Magno and Joe Fonte, the son of Iron Mine Bucky scored in 158.4. The young trotter was driven to victory by Jim Moran and trained by Les Givens, who spoke with Al after the race.
Jim, you left out of there and then retook. Tell us about the strategy going into the race.
Well, I thought I'd be close to the front. I mean, he's been racing really good. I didn't think I had to go out that much out of there. And 8 horse kind of surprised me leaving tonight, but everything worked out good.
I think when you handicap the race, you obviously had the advantage with the early speed, and Sweet Pea really doesn't show being able to get into the swing of thing, but he went a big trip, parked out like that, and confident in the lane.
Yeah, I mean, he was real strong. He's been really good, and Les had him ready again, and that's all that counts.
Jimmy, congratulations again. You two guys are a great 1-2 punch. Les, you've just dominated these Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fun. Tell us a little bit about This Kiss for Marielle.
I had his whole family. The mare, she's had like 3 or 4 that tried it good, but he's the one who made the most money so far.
You've been so consistent in the Delaware Standardbred Breeders' Fun races. What is it that you look for in the 2-year-olds and the 3-year-olds?
I really don't know. I mean, I've had all different breeds and all different sizes and everything, but I just been lucky.
Where do we go from here with This Kiss for Marielle?
He's done for this year, and maybe they'll bring him back for that little mini series in March. Yeah.
Once again, congratulations, Les.
Thank you.
Congratulations to our winning 2-year-old First State Trotters in their recent DSBF finals.